Let's go to the telephone. Good morning to you. How you doing? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, I forget belated birthday to Josephine Blanchard and Josephine John Lewis.
Okay.
I wish them all the best and continue to celebrate and enjoy to the fullest.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Who know the way through is love and unity to all of God's children. Should be a pretty bit in the whole thing should be spent and for remembrance of those who lived and died for the wonders of our people. So let us all begin.
Happy birthday to Alicia from her best friend Sexy Shani and the entire Ruben crew this morning. Tell her we love her and have a blast today. Cut the cake and celebrate. Good morning to you, Shani, huh? My brother Frankie Shaw. Wants to extend birthday greetings to a special person in his life this morning. Frankie Shaw, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Magic.
Good morning
to Dominica. Certainly today is a great day, and I also want to extend birthday greetings to my daughter, Anissa Bradshaw, celebrating her 15th birthday today. Greetings coming from me, her dad, Franklin, her mom, Anne-Marie, in Dominica, and her brother, Dean, in Connecticut, Danica, and Doniel in Atlanta. We're just wishing you a splendid day today. May God's richest blessings be upon you, my dear. Love you. And also extended advanced birthday greetings to my son, Dean, who's be celebrating his birthday also on Thursday. You, Matt, you have a great day. And thank you very much.
Thank you. I think he wanted to wish, dedicate this song to his beautiful daughter, 15 years old today.
As I lay me down, heaven hear me now.
Good morning to you, Ferelia, this morning. Good morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Birthday greetings to Daphne Dangleben from your husband, Christopher, and daughters, and from Ferelia. And birthday greetings to Patricia David from Ferelia and her son, Isan.
After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you.
Happy birthday to our precious mother, Mrs. Seraphine Alester Tyson of Marigot, from all her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. We love you, Mommy.
You can be strong. I look to you.
My sister Stephanie Amaro in St. Thomas from Sandra, your sister. Lots of love. Happy birthday. Stephanie Amaro in St. Thomas from your loving sister Sandra. 8:10 is the morning time as we take more phone calls. This is a Monday, November 18th. Talk to me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello, morning.
How you doing?
All right, Matt. I just trying to send condolences, greetings to the child family of Baraka for the passing of one of their own in Totola over the weekend.
Okay.
Margaret Charles and Winter Charles, their daughter passed on in Totola. Her name is Cassandra Charles.
Okay, that's it.
Yes,
our deepest sympathies, man. Happy and Monday morning to you, Randy Turney in New York. Long time in the Bronx. Saying hi to Calabisha this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
As I just stretching.
You're stretching. Hmm. Okay, Papa.
Matt, I want to sympathize with my colleague mother, Evelyn Thomas in Newtown. She passed. All of us work together. I want to tell all the other nursing aides, ward aides who work together with her, let us try to go to a funeral on the 26th, please.
Okay.
Let us try to attend the funeral on the 26th.
Somebody dedicated a special song to you on the weekend. Did you hear? Lucille. Somebody dedicated a special song to you on the weekend. Did you hear that?
Who's that person?
I played the song for you, huh? The person
I know that person.
The person will call and identify themselves. I don't know. A very beautiful, loving song. Somebody's looking at you, Lucille.
Yeah. People just sending songs for me. I don't know who's sending it.
Well, I'll play that song for you this morning. You missed out on the weekend there. All right. Bye-bye, Lucille. Hello, talk to me. Good morning.
Hey, Mr. Patterson, blessed day. What's up?
Blessed day to you.
Thank you. Claudia Stanford, Annette Stanford, Matt, I haven't seen them in a while, but, I pray that they're doing well. Sir Anthony, Debbie Schillenford, blessings to you. Auntie Betsy, Romalanda, Norma Dirampel, Mabel Charles, Marlene Detouche, Blue. Madila, did I just call you there? The river, the wind of the river does prevent her from waking up early.
I don't know that.
Always waking up late. One live here movie. We want you. Anyway, wake up early, darling. Let me shout out. Kennedy, blessings. I pray that you get my number sometime. All my guardian angel, I want to always be eternally indebted, grateful, and thankful. Miss Laville, and I don't going to call the other one then. She will vex. She say, why you call my name on radio now? Dr. Abel, blessings to you and all my guardian angels. All friends, all foes, all lovers, all haters. Let me just say, may the Almighty transform us all, bless us all. Auntie Ruby, blessings to you, darling. It could be straight on there. I do call in Pastor Rodney, too bad. Mr. Peltier, have a blessed day. Take care of yourself.
Have a blessed day, too. Lucille, this was the song that was dedicated to you on the weekend. You will find out why. Lucille, for you there in Baffin State this morning. Good morning to you, Blue. As you wake this morning, put your prayers in God's hands and go about your day with certainty that with faith in Him, everything is possible, okay? Thank you for the prayer this morning.
Nikita, is it cold? In your little corner.
Matt, good morning. Let me just extend happy birthday greetings to a hardworking lady, Davina Dangleben. This greetings coming from her neighbor. Davo, enjoy your day today, my girl.
Oh, I saw you by.
I'm sure Mr. Dangleben will celebrate. So she'll enjoy every minute.
With eyes that look like ice on fire. The human heart, the captive in the snow. For Nikita, you will never know anything about the major crime unit of the command. To hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita, the outside.
Good morning to Alicia. Happy birthday to you. Good morning to you, Alex in Focale. Good morning. Mr. Dorian Dorival. Good morning, sir.
Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time, guns and gates no longer hold you in. And if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Oh, Nikita, so Nikita, the other side. I'll better give them life and time.
Nikita. Good morning to you, Nikki. A lovely secretary there at the Q95 Radio. And the rest of the staff downstairs. Keep smiling, huh? God loves you. Again, more birthday greetings to Stephanie Amaro. Your sister reminds you that she loves you, okay? Sandra reminds you she loves you. Along with St. Thomas and the entire family.
You will never know. Never know.
It's Q95. This is the hot set.
Never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita, give me give back time. Oh no, Nikita, never know.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Welcome to Government in 5. I am Deonjira Smith. We are back with your quick and comprehensive guide to the latest developments in government. Let's get started. The numbers are in, and it's good news as the World Creole Music Festival records increased numbers of patrons attending the 24th edition held last month. As we hear from Tourism Minister Honorable Denise Charles Pemberton, the destination saw growth in visitor arrivals, ticket sales, and revenue.
This year's festival attracted thousands of visitors from around the world. We witnessed a significant boost in local business, including hotels, restaurants, and transportation, further stimulating our economy. This event continues to reinforce Dominica's reputation as a premier cultural destination and emphasizes the importance of tourism in our national development. We are very pleased with the numbers. October 2024 arrivals surpassed 2023 figures by 12% and 2019 figures by 4%. Preliminary figures indicate that ticket sales increased by 4% and ticket revenue increased by 16% over 2023.
The tourism minister says preparations for next year's Silver Jubilee edition will soon get underway.
We are getting ready for 2025, our Silver Jubilee year. and we can't wait to start planning for this milestone edition of the festival. As we reflect on our 25 years, we will set up a special committee to plan for this occasion. I am confident we will elevate the World Creole Music Festival to even greater heights in the years to come and expect 2025 to be the best year yet. So, start booking your flights now.
Dominica's Financial Services Unit, FSU, is riding high on its recent win of the Wealth and Finance International Award as the Financial Services Regulatory Authority of the Year 2024 for the Caribbean. The award recognizes the FSU's dedication to regulatory excellence and its promotion of integrity and compliance with international standards within Dominica's financial services sector. Claudius Lestrade is the director of the FSU.
What this award says for the FSU is that the FSU stands out among the sister regulators in the Caribbean as one of the most stringent and robust regulatory authorities, meaning that we stand out in safeguarding the customers, which are the financial institutions and by extension the clients that they serve, protecting consumer rights and promoting the jurisdiction as a safe and sound financial space to do financial services. So this award in a nutshell outlines the robust work that the FSU continues to do, and as a small department within the Ministry of Finance, because our other regulatory bodies are all independent regulatory bodies outside of the respective ministries. We stand as the only department or regulatory body, or what we call SRUs, single regulatory units, within the Ministry of Finance with a staff component of 10 staff. And to have received this award among other regulatory bodies outlines the work that we do, which itself speaks to protecting the consumers.
Work on the 6 China-funded schools is at an advanced stage, according to the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Robert Gist. China is funding the construction of the new Goodwill Secondary School and 5 primary schools under the China Aid project for the reconstruction of schools post-Hurricane Maria.
Tibo is at a very advanced stage. Gone past the foundation, we're actually doing work on the first floor. They're doing the staircase to the second floor, and they're working on the lower school classroom block. In terms of the Goodwill Secondary School, as of Tuesday, can confirm that work is already being done on the roof, and we have the assurance of the Chinese team that by December 30th, 2024, the roof of the Goodwill School will be complete. In terms of Calibishie, although this project started a bit late, the foundation is complete. They're getting ready to do the casting of the floor before they move on to other works. Work on Siniku started about 2 months ago, but I can say that the foundation is already complete. And it's the same thing at Techmore. At Bellevue Chopin, they have already started work, getting ready to do work on the first floor. So work at all of the 6 schools are progressing really smoothly.
Prime Minister Roosevelt's carrot is in Guyana this week for the second CARICOM India Summit, aimed at strengthening cooperation in energy and infrastructure, agriculture and food security, health and technology. In Guyana, Dominica will confer its highest honor, the Dominica Award of Honor, on India Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his support during the COVID-19 pandemic and ongoing assistance in education and technology. Look out for highlights of this and tune in next Monday for another edition of Government in 5.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Kendall Morgan.
And I'm Dennis Cabral with the latest from across the Caribbean.
In Belize, recovery operations have begun following the passage of Tropical Storm Sarah. Schools have been ordered closed as a result of life-threatening floods, landslides in several areas, and a number of impassable bridges due to rising waters. However, businesses have been given the green light to reopen. Residents near one of Belize's dams have been ordered to evacuate. Police Commissioner Chester Williams tells Caribbean News Desk affiliate Love FM that shelters are still open should people need to evacuate urgently.
And that is important, again, for people who are living in flood-prone areas. To take heed, and if there's a need for them to go to a shelter, then they must do so.
Authorities are also working to restore potable water supply to several areas where floodwaters have affected pumping stations.
Haiti's new Prime Minister Alex Didier Fils-Aimé is urging his administration to put their differences aside and swiftly prepare for the country's long overdue elections. Speaking at last weekend's swearing-in of the Transitional Power-Sharing Administration, he appealed for cohesion and discipline. He said that the primary objective is to prepare for credible, inclusive, and transparent elections. The Haitian Prime Minister who succeeds Gary Conille, who was fired several weeks ago, pledged to work tirelessly to meet Haitians' expectations. He said that the security situation requires an immediate and coordinated response, including making way for people to return safely to their abandoned homes.
The Bahamas government says it is committed to seeing out the 6-month term of its Defense Force team in Haiti, despite an earlier announcement that any member of the 6-member team who felt threatened by the increasing gang violence was free to return home. National Security Minister Wayne Monroe.
The situation in Haiti ebbs and flows. There is no intent to bring them back. The deployment time, as we discovered, is in 4 months. It's 6 months. And so they're deployed for 6 months. The persons who are to replace them have already been selected, trained. They have to be vetted so that they can seamlessly replace them after 6 months.
Monroe says the Bahamas remains committed to increasing its team to 150 as part of the Kenya-led multinational security support mission tasked with restoring security to Haiti, where criminal gangs control most of the capital, Port-au-Prince.
Our commitment, as we've said, at the 150 personnel is a maritime security commitment. And we've submitted for vetting officers and Marines to crew a 60-meter offshore patrol craft, which would provide maritime security. We've provided officers who can train the Haitian Coast Guard in small boat operation and safe boat operations, and we will determine at the appropriate time at what point to forward the other deployment.
St. Kitts and Nevis's Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says his government is pressing ahead through the courts to recover large unaccounted funds at the country's development bank. The government turned it to the courts after saying a forensic audit by a Canadian firm found significant irregularities, including a debt of over $40 million to the country's social security.
First of all, you want back your money. We are going to demand, because I think that is critically important, and to make sure that the government can recoup its unaccounted money. That is what I will be pursuing. I am very interested in that. Where is the money? Bring back the money. This is not fair to the people.
Leader of Guyana's main opposition, People's National Congress Reform, Aubrey Norton, has hinted that foreigners will be blocked from voting in next year's general elections. The incumbent People's Progressive Party Civic Administration has already denied facilitating the registration of Venezuelans to vote in the elections. Mr. Norton says opposition polling agents will be on the lookout for foreigners who are clearly not connected to Guyana.
You must know a lot of the children who returned from Venezuela of Guyanese descent, they can speak English. And so we will know that. But this government's plot is to bring people into this country to use them to vote because they recognize they are unpopular. We will not accept that.
Guyanese citizenship can be granted as a result of 5 years of residency, a Guyanese spouse, or Guyanese parentage. The opposition is also concerned that the Guyana government has been recruiting Bangladeshi and Indian workers who can vote in Guyana's elections once they, being citizens of Commonwealth member states, reside in the country for at least 2 years.
Before we go, we join the people of Haiti as they observe Veterans Day today. It's the 221st anniversary of Haiti's final battle against the French army in their war for independence.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp at +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to Government in 5. I am Deondra Smith. We are back.
Christmas in this year. Can I have this? We have an extra $400 from Flow. You can have everything you want. More gifts with Flow. With Christmas in, when weekly prices up to 10,000. Yes. Sign up for a postpaid bundle or a broadband plan. We Christmas in with free groceries from Flow. Plus, a chance to win weekly prizes and up to $10,000 cash. Head over to your nearest Flow store or visit discoverflow.co. Flow, we Christmas in. More gifts with Flow.
Do It Center shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvements.
Good morning. Good morning. We're talking to Do It Center for the next few minutes here. Good morning to you, Monique Jacob from marketing. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning to the listeners of Do It Q95 and shoppers at Do It Center. I'm Monique Jacob, and I'm joined by our marketing officer, Sharissa Lockhart.
So what's going on? What's going on there? Good morning to you, Sharis. Good morning to you as well. What's going on with Do It Center this morning?
Okay, well, Do It Center is celebrating our 6th anniversary. Customers would have seen that we've been having a few things going on in the store. We've been talking about, we've had flash sales. We have another flash sale coming up this Wednesday. This Wednesday, we are doing a flash sale on hoses. The customers can look out for that opportunity to get some discounts on hoses from the center. We also have, obviously, Black Friday coming up right around the corner. And starting today, we have our Tools for the Season promotion. So this Tools for the Season promotion is an opportunity for customers to get discounts or bundle prices on tools from our Milwaukee, Potesh, and Inco brands. So great deals on tools for home, for contractors. We have it all available now.
That's a lot of available at this point in time. So there's a blast going on there, almost like a Good Friday deal going on there at Do It Center.
Of course. And before we continue, Sharissa has a radio question that we want to ask to our listeners who can get a chance to win a little gift from us. They can call in or send us a message after the show if they don't get to call in before we finish. So Sharissa is going to ask the question.
Feel free.
Okay. What is the line of exercise equipment and gear distributed by Do It Center? And who is the brand influencer for that brand?
Repeat.
I'm going to read that again.
Yes, go ahead.
What is the line of exercise equipment and gear distributed by Do It Center? And who is the brand influencer? So that's a two-part question.
So you want the answer to the two-part question?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what number can they call you if they can't get through me?
They can call me at 612-1288.
1288.
Yes, so they can send a message or call that number, and we will announce the winner. If we don't get a call in while we're on air, we can take the call and announce the winner. So good luck to the listeners, and we can continue talking about what's going on Spirit. Now, if that's a customer calling in, you should call in, Matt. So if that is a call, I see a call coming in now. We're still live, so call Matt.
All right, yeah, you're gonna put me in some trouble here. Well, anyway, go ahead. Yes. Hello?
All right. Other things going on at Do It Center right now. Well, as I said, we have tools for the season. Deals.
Okay.
No, we have our anniversary, but we're heading into Christmas. In Do It Center is the holiday destination. We have trees in various colors. We have balls and wreaths and all of these garlands and other things that people can use to decorate their homes, their offices, their events for the holiday season. So we're encouraging customers to stop by. Okay, so Matt, because I've been getting 2 calls back to back, I'm going to give another number because we're still live.
Okay.
315-4908. So if somebody wants to call in to win that gift, call 315-4908. So if you want to call in and you don't want to call live on the air, call that number and
you're bombarded with calls.
I got 2 calls as soon as we said the number, so we figured that might be it.
Yes,
so
I
let's
know.
give the other number.
And some people don't like to call on air. They want to remain private. Yes, I remember.
But they don't want to call in, right?
Yes. That happens.
So stop by at Good Center for your holiday season items. We also have things for people who do events. Like I said when we were on last time, we were talking about the wall grass and the tables and all of these other things. But we also have pots and the large pots for people who do those events or the servers and all of that. And we have more things coming in over the next few weeks because we are the holiday season destination.
It's clear that
things are available for people.
It's clear that you're the destination there for the holiday for real. Lots of stuff going on there at Do-It Center. Are you still there?
Actually, we have a winner, but we don't have their name. So hold on, people. We have a winner, but we don't have their name. We're asking the person for their name so we can announce the name, and Charissa will also announce their the actual answers to the question. Okay, well, we're waiting while you try to get the name of that person. And what is it going to win? Is it going to remain anonymous? No. We have Do It Center has a wide range of promotional items that we give to customers. We have hot tops, we have umbrellas. We're going to do a nice little package for the person. Things that they can utilize. All right, so we're waiting to hear that name there. Somebody who did not want to call the radio. Yes, but they sent us a WhatsApp. They sent you a WhatsApp. So you know the name right now as we speak? Yes. Okay. We're verifying the information, and Charissa is going to say the name of the winner.
So the individual's name is Kimana Julian.
Kimana Julian?
Kimana Julian.
Oh, okay. I know that person well. All right.
So congratulations, Kimana. And the answer to the question is Everlast and Mr. Kevin Hodge. Our cricketer, international cricketer representing Dominica on Windward Islands as well as on the West Indies team. So congratulations to Kimana. You can stop by the store. You can ask for Charissa or for Donisha when you come in, and we will provide you with that gift package. All right. Congratulations again. Listen out, people who follow us on social media at Do It Center Dominica. We have more trivia going on for the rest of this week, just as part of our giving back to our customers who support us regularly. On a more sober note, this Friday, Do It Center will close at 1 p.m. because it is the funeral of our departed colleague, Mrs. Kathleen St. Jean. So we will close from 1 p.m. on Friday. So customers, please take note because we will be closed from then. It is a sober time in the office while it has celebration going on, but it is a sober time for us.
Our deepest sympathies.
Thank you very much. Before we wrap up, there are a few little other things. Matt, we can take a commercial break and then we'll come back.
We'll do this. Just take a commercial break. We'll come back to you, okay, in a minute. Let's do this and come back.
Hardware and home improvement, building supplies for you, kitchen appliances, even home decor too. Lumber, lawn, all your garden supplies, plumbing, welding, electrical supplies. Visit Do It Center at the former J. Nassif Hardware location on Goodwill Road. Call us at 255-6890. Do it Center. Do It Center shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement. Introducing the new Caribbean paints from Do It Center. Duron paint and wall covering from Do It Best quality paints, giving you the same great interior and exterior quality. The same color matching technology at an incredible price. Available in flat, satin, and semi-gloss. Visit us on Goodwill Road or call our paint department at 255-6896. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement.
Let's go back to Monique Jacob and team there. Good morning, good morning, good morning as we wrap it up this morning. With Do It Center, back to you.
Hi, Matt. And I'm sure many of the patrons have been passing by next to Fresh Market and seeing some upgrades being done on a new building that is in there. That is going to be our new branch, the Do It Center Express.
Just a few steps from you, Matt.
I can look out and see it. Oh, that's what's going on there. All right, okay.
So coming soon, Do It Center Express, convenient shopping right in the heart of the city. So that's an opportunity for customers who, though we are a convenient location in Goodwill Road, but some people don't want to leave Roseville, especially sometimes those coming from the south.
So you're making it easy. You're making it easier and more convenient for them. I understand. Do It Express.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're opening soon. Just look out for further announcements on the opening. We will have most of the items that are available at Good Center on Goodwill Road. We won't have lumber, obviously, at that location, but most of the other items and departments will be available there.
Well, good to have you as my neighbor now.
Yes, so good convenience for them. And just as we wrap up, like we said, Good Center has been celebrating our 6 years operating in Dominica, opened in 2018. And we are here to serve you with all your hardware and home decor and home improvement needs. So keep stopping by and supporting us as we support the community. Today we've kicked off our Tools for the Season promotion, opportunity for DIYers, home improvement and all of that. And also the contractors, we have deals on Milwaukee, Inco, and Hotesh tools that is going to run all the way until Christmas Eve. But remember, stocks are limited. It's not all the items, but it's a good variety of items and tools that people are always looking for. But stocks are limited, so take advantage early of these opportunities. And we are your holiday destination. So come stop on by for your holiday items for the Christmas season. And sometimes when you don't celebrate Christmas, you may have end-of-year parties. We have items that will suit the home for that season. We also have gift items.
All right. Well, thank you, Monique, for stopping by. This, although it was, I prefer you to be right there with me, but of course, because of I'm sure inconvenience, you couldn't make it this morning. But we were happy to have you on the telephone this morning. We'll talk to you soon, sometime.
Yes.
Take care now, Monique Jacob.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye. This one there, 449-309-596.
Introducing the new Caribbean paints from Do It Center. Duron paint and wall covering from Do It Best quality paints, giving you the same great interior and exterior quality, the same color matching technology at an incredible price. Available in flat, satin, and semi-gloss. Visit us on Goodwill Road or call our paint department at 255-6896. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement. Hardware and home improvement, building supplies for you, kitchen appliances, even home decor too. Lumber, lawn, all your garden supplies, plumbing, welding, electrical supplies. Visit Do It Center at the former Jane Asset Hardware location on Goodwill Road. Call us at 255-6890. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it Center.
Something good. Something good. Fantastic news from Eastern Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eastar Trading Limited. Eastar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you. Something good. Something good.
During a hurricane, if there is a lull after the eye of the storm has passed, stay in a safe place except to make emergency repairs. The wind may return suddenly with even greater strength. Since 90% of hurricane casualties occur from drowning, you must evacuate islands and beaches and other vulnerable locations as early as possible. And those seeking shelter should shut off water, gas, and electricity before leaving their home. A message from Q95 FM Radio.
This season, decorate like a designer with the perfect splash of color. Whether you're dreaming of a chrome combination or a bold space, only Harris Space has just what you need. Explore our new collection of trending color palettes by top Caribbean designers and transform your space with confidence and style. And the best part, from now until December 24th, dip to win up to 20% off top quality paints at all Harris stores and participating dealers. It's the perfect opportunity to decorate like a designer for less, only at Harris Space.
We were set to battle, and your Aunt Angie was leading the pack when...
Aunt Angie, what does this have to do with car damage?
Oh, right. Well, long story long. I took down the assassins and wound up inventing a new form of mixed martial arts. I became an international champion until one sore loser took my car. But I was covered with CG United.
Covered for malicious damage and more. CG United. Good like that. All benefits are subject to policy provisions, including eligibility and time of service.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Ectel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Ectel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, November 14th, 21st, and 28th. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums, Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Topper Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Children sometimes feel very anxious during and after disasters.
Children are afraid that the event will happen again. Someone close to them will be killed or injured, or they will be left alone or separated from their family.
Help young children in your care to cope. Involve them in disaster preparedness activities. Provide simple information about the hazards and any plans for their safety. Involve your children in updating your family disaster plan and disaster supplies kit. Allow children to help in creating a family communication plan and selection of meeting areas if they should become separated during a disaster, and ensure that children participate in school safety drills.
Be prepared, be safe. A message from the Office of Disaster Management brought to you by USAID and IOM.
Blue Box brings you our new branch right in the heart of Roseau to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Blue Box Roseau, on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Blue Box Roseau, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloom Box, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Make this friend love for the finest loans we have. Just Christmas share with First Public Bank. We can make your dreams come true. Like just share with a pair with First Public Bank. Make this Christmas happen with First Public Bank. Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
The case is constructed based on the Dominican Constitution on the principle that all monies and revenues earned by the government is meant to be paid in the consolidated fund. Significant funds are not reaching the consolidated fund, but it means sense pursuant to other types of arrangements.
And so, the United Workers' Party and All Patriots present another big radiothon on the big station Q95 on the hot set on Wednesday, the 20th of November, 2024 from 12 noon. We are looking forward to your contribution. It's time the authorities bring the people's money back to the people's treasury. Participate, donate, and be counted. My dear Dominicans, it's your country. It's our country. Let's save it.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be no slave. You need a loan, you want to stay. Welcome and visitors today. With a commitment to quality, therefore you and me was one big family, but now is a community. Making life easy, yes, like ABP. No matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings product.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
It is you all the way. Wow!
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
Honey, did you get the glow spread and mellow cream?
A little help with the bags would be nice.
Shortly, but I need the glow spread to finish the icing for Christine's birthday cake and mellow cream to add to the soup and gravy.
No.
No?
No, I didn't get just one. I got two of each.
Oh, honey, that's just why I married you.
Spread the love with Mellow Cream and Glow Spread. They're vegan-friendly, lactose, and gluten-free. Found in all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Locally distributed by Fine Foods, Inc.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, there's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts
discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by Auto Trade every last Thursday. At Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
This morning, I want to, of course, we have another stop coming up, but I want to quickly draw the listeners' attention to something that was circulating on the weekend. I think we received some good news this morning, but I just wanted to appeal there to Dominica, to those who are intended to get involved in this kind of activities. I want to condemn it, condemn it, condemn it. Listen, and listen well.
Hi all, my name is Joan and I stand before you today with a heavy heart and a plea for help. My mother Giselle was taken from us in a horrific, heinous manner. She was found tied with ropes with a block to her feet in the ocean by divers. At 72 years old, she suffered from dementia, making her vulnerable. I cannot understand why someone would commit such an act. I'm reaching out to the community of Tukari, Cottage, and by extension, the entire Dominica, to ask anyone who has any information, no matter how insignificant it may seem, to come forward and help us to expose the person or persons responsible for this crime. We must stand together to stop individuals from taking advantage of our people, especially those who suffer from dementia or other illnesses. This is not just about seeking justice for my mother. It is about protecting our community. To anyone who may consider committing such a crime or who have considered and think that they have gotten away with it, let this message serve as a warning. We will not tolerate violence against our vulnerable members, against our community members. We will fight for justice. I want to thank those who have been helping thus far, who have been helping the police, those who have been supporting the family. Your support means the world to our family during this difficult time. May justice be served for my mom, Giselle. Together, we can make our community safer. Thank you.
Why would someone or somebody or some people, if you will, get involved in an activity like this? Now, I'm very happy. I tuned in this morning there because I was actually intending to call Giselle and speak to it. I will speak to maybe the elderly groups as well. It seems that this problem is permeating throughout Dominica. People taking advantage of persons suffering from dementia, whatever way or form, huh? And this morning I got the good news there. I listened to the Nation station and I heard my colleague Curtis Matthew reporting this.
Hey, Matt, morning.
Not this one. I'm trying to see if I can get the message that was basically saying that this an elderly person, 72, has been brought into the court this morning for that activity. We'll try to get that to you in a minute. But it's it's sad that persons would ever think of doing something like that. So this individual, I heard, is about 72, maybe questioned by the police and maybe brought before the court and charged with that act there. But good morning to you on the telephone. Good morning. Sorry about that. Sorry. I just wanted to bring that to the attention of Dominica this morning. It's just, not called for. Why would we get involved in things like that, as a society? We have to work with the elderly. Next 15 minutes, we have our friends there from the Muslim store. We'll move to another subject list. Hello, good morning. Yes?
Good morning to you and morning to your listeners. I too want to join you
Morning.
condemning that vicious act to that wonderful lady. I mean, what is it profiting a person to do that? What is this as a profiting? Are you better off now? Do you sleep properly now, knowing that you have created that monster for yourself? And you're not only doing that to grieve yourself, you have a whole community, you have family mourning, you have family on both sides. The alleged person or persons, I'm sure their family is concerned and they are grieving and mourning too much. So it's a painful thing, man. These are our elderly, and we need to look out for them, we need to care for them, we need to appreciate them, because these are the people who lay the foundation to build Dominica. That is why we can stand on. So on behalf of management and staff of Linus Funeral Home, I wish to express our sincerest condolences to the families, friends, and of course the community. And I hope the person or person is brought to justice. And what is happening, that our laws are too lenient. They catch you today, they give you about 3 years, 4 years, and you're out. I mean, we have to make an example with somebody so that nothing will stop it. To somebody, you tie the lady, you put a block to ensure that she sinks down. I could imagine that lady fight for her life, but she could not do anything. Anyway, thank you.
All right, thank you, Cooper, for expressing. I think I found what I was looking for there. It was reported by the nation station DBS this morning. Let's see if we can get to that there. Something's not going on there.
This morning, the major crime unit of the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force is investigating the murder of 72-year-old Giselle Carbon Michlo of Tukari. Her body was found bonded to a concrete block with her hands tied at seabed in the Tukari area on November 14. A few suspects were taken into custody during the investigation, and after intense investigation, an adult male of Tukari has been charged with murder. He's expected to be taken before a magistrate today when the charge will be read to him.
So that's the latest there. Adult male of Tukari. On the telephone, will be brought before the court this morning. Talk to me on the telephone. Yes?
Love, life, light, healing, joy. Mr. President, blessed day to you, sir.
Blessed day to you, yes.
There are a lot of ritualistic killing in Dominica, man. I'm not blaming it on foreigners, but the possibilities, because we are never used to that level of some kind of indiscriminate disappearances. We had two of them in St. Joseph, a woman suffering from dementia and a madman who, during election campaign, who just disappeared. And up to this day, not a clue, man. You there with me, sir?
I'm following you.
So people must be very careful. Even people driving around and, they stop and they give you a ride. Be careful. Be careful. I believe it has some foreign connections, man. It has to do with ritualistic killing, blood sacrifice, and a lot of madness in the land. Just mark me off. Do not take what I'm saying seriously, because guess what? I'm not a doctor, I'm not a criminologist, I'm not a police, I'm not a lawyer. Be careful about your children. I saw a young one on Saturday or Friday, and where you going, baby? She said, my friend just dropped me there. I going on the other side of the bridge, the bridge between the bridges. You don't even know which one, not the one by the market mat, but the other one they said they spent about millions of dollars to build.
Okay.
And I was concerned, that small child crossing the road, going to the bridge, and I had to pull up. I said, yo, hey, baby, where you going? And she said, oh, my friend just dropped. Be careful with other children, because the criminals, they are there on their P's and Q's looking for victims. My condolences I extend with the family and friends of that lady, Matt. Take care. Blessing.
Care too, 449. I just want to condemn, in every breath in my body there, what is going on with the elderly people as it relates to dementia. We'll talk to Marie Therese, of course. She's one of the persons responsible for elderlies there in Mount Daniel. We'll try to get in touch with her later on this one, because it's, something that we need to discuss. Hello, talk to me, yeah?
Hey, what's up, my brother? What's up?
How you doing?
Well, Matt, I am concerned of what is going on out of the city in the city. And that is nothing new going on. So we have to give Q95 and you all the praises for every little job it fall back in our ears. So I want to call on the Minister of Security that why every time drastic things like that happen, we doesn't hear him. You understand? So Matt give you the opportunity that you can call him at any time that you want and you will surely get him. Mr. Blackmore, I am calling on you to call Matt today on the hot seat, on the cold seat, to explain exactly what is happening in Dominica.
All right, we'll try to get. I'm sure Mr. Blackmore, if he's listening, he'll call me. But 9:06, we don't have too much time this morning. We are pressed for time. We have another program coming up at this time. Hello, talk to me on telephone. Let's do,
Hi,
do it.
good morning, Matt.
Let's do it quickly. Thank you. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, I'm so happy that I hope it's the real person that committed the crime they found, and they don't use the person as a scapegoat. I just hope it's the real person that committed that awful, disgraceful crime, Matt, that they found the real criminal, Matt. Matt, I'm happy that happened. Anyway, my condolences going out to her daughter and all the rest of her family, Matt. Matt, that was a brutal way to die. Very brutal, Matt. Anyway, security God is in control of everything. But then we have a lot of people here crying from the grave, like John Baptist crying from the grave. This criminal person that killed him needs to be found. There's another one I see going around asking, please, I am not at rest. My soul is not at rest. Please find the person that killed me. But they have to do that. The police have to do their work and don't act on those kind of quick things there and jump up and clap their hands. There have a lot of criminals roaming around the place, committing a lot of crime, and they need to be brought to justice. Bye-bye.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, as you said at Blue, I know a young lady, maybe 20, 19, 20, 22, between the ages of, say, 18 and 20, disappeared with her baby some time ago. I've not heard anything about this. She disappeared within the Vacaz area, and, very, 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 very little has been said by the police. I'm hoping that, something is said because people are still asking questions. So many unanswered questions about this young girl and a baby who disappeared. I know police said that they were investigating, but we need to know what's going on there with this young lady there. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Good morning.
The first message, all I'm going to say to this morning is I hope they hang the bastard. Good morning.
You hope they hang the bastard. 449. As our Blue said, we hope we found the right person too. But I heard a lot of people were questioned. How can you tie an elderly person suffering with dementia to a block? Oh boy. One day. We will stop coming up with our friends with the Muslim stuff, but let's listen to this voice note.
Kidnappings. These things that are going on there with all these disappearances and these murders and these kidnappings, these things seem to become the norm. And I want to think it's like almost like his demonic possession that taking over people, and people just doing stuff. I mean, we have a demon at the helm of the country, and we've seen what's going on. We've seen all the ills in our society, We're just selective about the ones that we choose to deal with and the ones that we choose not to deal with. But we're supposed to deal with everything on an equal level, on an equal playing field. We can't be here in demonization and the breaking down and the persecution and the prosecution of some people, and then you're not hearing nobody talking about that one. And then when certain other things like that happen, we hear people talking about it. Let's talk about everything. Let's put everything on the table, because a decadent society is a decadent society, and you're going to have these kinds of behaviors coming from different facets of the society. You have people that are wired differently, and then when you're demonically possessed in the present predicament that we are living in, I mean, all kinds of sorts of things are going to happen. You hear enough police kidnapping people. You hear in the public coming out with an outcry and asking for the resignation of these people. You're hearing about disappearance of certain people, maybe even by the same authorities. And then we say nothing. Look, the two people that got murdered in Soufriere. Yes, an outcry when we just hear they got murdered. But what are we saying and what are we doing about it? So it's just like it's too many you roast in a vehicle and that's it. And you even hearing a lawyer checking like it's no big deal, almost like it's no big deal. It's like too many could have get roasted. So we need to take everything on board and deal with people for who and what they are, and deal with everybody on their own merit, but respect everybody. And the law must be forceful across the board, not selective. Have a good day.
Somebody suggested, man, the only answer I have to that wicked crime is that this man must be suffering from dementia himself, the accused. I just can't comprehend just what is going on here. Man, good morning to you. This is sad. Do you remember Mr. Dr. Berlin Kalsick? Dominica is in agony. All right, it's 9:13. 9:13 is the morning time. 9:13, yes?
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
Matt, when I hear things like that, my heart truly breaks. As an advocate for the elderly and someone trained to deal with people with dementia, it is heartbreaking to realize that Dominica is not protecting, or we have gone so far off morality, Matt, that we can hurt people of that age or people who are sick at any time. Matt, this really, really hurts my heart. And Matt, we need to make an example of any person or persons that are found guilty of this crime. There should be no forgiveness on the part of the government. Matt, this should be Matt, for this one, they should bring back hanging in Dominica. Because there is no way a person who is not depraved can see an elderly person. You know that person is not of right mind and do that to them. Matt, that person needs the highest punishment. Matt, we should forget about everything else, Matt, and make an example of that person, because, Matt, this is not just heartbreaking. This is heinous. This is the worst crime I believe that anybody could have perpetuated in Dominica. Matt, just listening to that, I am saddened, but I am angry. How could a person do that? Good morning, Matt.
And you would understand why the scholar is so emotional there. We all will get there sometime. So let's condemn as a society what's going on around us. We have a lot of unsolved murders in Dominica as well, you know. I just mentioned this young lady, Colleen, and the baby disappeared. Nothing, no word from the police. A lot of people are just sending text messages. Man, I'm glad that they found the person who did this. Well, still alleged. Person has been charged. But I'm sure we'll get more details sometime later. Waiting for our next guest here. Good morning to you on the telephone. Are you there?
Not for a small country like Dominica. We have too many unsolved murders. Before people open their mouth and they speak, once they're not supporting the government, policemen have to find themselves where they live in, target them, arrest them, and charge them for what the new sing song for Dominica now?
You mean incitement?
Incitement. Not so many killing that here unsolved. Our police we have here in CID, FBI, and all what they say they are, Matt. What are they doing, Matt? They're waiting on people to bring information for them. They don't know how to go out there to stop their information for themselves. That is nonsense. For a little country like Dominica, we just like Haiti now. We're not far. We're right on the doorstep there, Matt. Too many unsolved crimes happening in Dominica. Like the man that disappeared a couple of years ago in the Sufuye area, Matt, during that by-election, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Up to now, that man haven't been found, Matt. The man that disappeared, his family came from England looking nothing. And a lot of them that gone solved. That girl disappeared, her baby, they found some kind of cops there. What the cops tested by pathologists to see who remains that was not?
I'm being told that they sent overseas. They sent it overseas after they conducted. They get sent samples overseas. I don't think we have the capacity in Dominica.
But when they send them thing overseas, we're not getting results. Sister of the young man from Point Michel died. And up to now, they sent it to Jamaica. And up to now, they can't tell you the main cause of his death. A couple months ago, a guy from what country it was fell down from a hotel room. A couple months. And next thing you know, they find out who was involved in his killing. People in the same hotel that were there with him whining and dining. These were the people. They find that out in next than no time. But how many years now, Janice cannot get the person involved in her son killing, man. Have a blessed day, bye-bye.
Have a blessed day. We'll come back to that. Of course, we have to make a stop. There were friends from the Muslim store. The Black Friday is coming up. So stick around, Dominica. We'll talk to you maybe in the next few minutes. Stick around.
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? Girl Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million to spend, man, my girl? No, girl, the Muslims have a wide variety of beautiful, luxurious, and affordable jewelry. Necklaces, rings, watches, earrings in gold, silver, and even gold filled. Plus, there's a 35% discount on all jewelry. All that then. Girl, hurry up, they're closing for 40. Visit us today on 18 Old Street, Roseau. Muslim store, locally born, locally grown.
www.buymuslims.com. No standing in line, no wasting your time. Buymuslims.com.
Just order online, everything will be fine. BuyMomsLives.com. As soon as you click, you'll be getting it quick. BuyMomsLives.com. It's like having the entire store at your fingertips. www.buyMomsLives.com.
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? Girl Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million to spend, man, my girl? No, girl, the Muslims have a wide variety of beautiful, luxurious, and affordable jewelry. Necklaces, rings, watches, earrings in gold, silver, and even gold filled. Plus, there's a 35% discount on all jewelry. All that then. Girl, hurry up, they're closing 4:30. Visit us today on 18 Old Street, Roseau. Muslim store, locally born, locally grown.
www.buymuslims.com.
Good morning, my friend. How are you doing there from the Muslim store this morning? Universal Elegance.
I'm doing good, madam. Pleasant morning to you and pleasant morning to all the people that's listening right now. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I surely know I did. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, Matt. And today we just want to talk about our Black Friday sale, because I know everybody know that our Black Friday is going to be on the 29th of this month. And we just want to start off this week at the homes department. And we think of our customers as we always try to do, and let our customers feel loved and feel that appreciation from us. And I know you try to save some money, and there's another season that's very close upon us as well, and you guys are probably looking to upgrade or probably even redecorate your living room. And starting today up until the 29th of November, we are going to be having our mega sale. Well, we're starting off. We just want to start off our sale on all of our furniture at the homes department. And starting today, we'll be having 40% discount on all of our furniture at the homes department. So if you're looking for a three-piece sofa set, if you're looking for L shape, if you're looking for a sectional sofa set, you can get it at the homes department. If you're looking for a leather sofa set as well, you can get it at the homes department. And we have different types of leather sofa sets at the homes department. So you can get that in the L shape, and we can also get that in the three-piece sofa set as well. So I said 40% off on all of our furniture at the homes department, and we have them in a lot of different colors to suit your color scheme of your living room. So we have baby blue, we have aqua blue, we have brown, we have blue, we have red, we have the olive green, lime brown, and cream, and also gray as well. So we have a lot of different colors. And for you guys to believe what I'm saying, you have to come into the store and take a look at the sofas yourself, so you can see and imagine the sofa in your living room, because we have sofas for all different spaces and sizes that you probably want them to fit in at the homes department. And we have the sofas as well with the leg rest, and some without the leg rest as well. So as I said, all you have to do is come on down to the homes department, where we'll be having 40% on all of our furniture at the homes department. And as I said, it's starting off today, and it will be ending on Friday 29th of November. Also, you can always take a look at not take a look at, sorry, you can always look out for our big deals that we're going to be having also at the appliance department, because the appliance department, trust me, we're going to be having big sales going on as well. And we're going to be having some very massive sales on our televisions. I don't have all the information that I will wish to give you guys this morning, but we'll be having mega sale. Because when I was speaking to the my boss, and he was telling me, let them know about the Black Friday and well, TVs the TV sales we're gonna be having for Black Friday. And I asked him, so boss, what's the deals we're gonna be having? And he was like, just let them know. Just let them know that we're going to be having major deals on Black Friday with our televisions. So trust me, guys, and that is information it looks like he holds very close to his chest. So it's very vital information, and we'll be getting more information when the days come very when the day comes very closer. And I will be also on the radio probably on Wednesday again, Thursday, Friday, and next week Monday until Black Friday to give you guys more and more information on the Black Friday deals that we'll be having at the Muslim store. And as I said, we at the Muslim store, when it comes to Black Friday, we do it big for Black Friday. Also, you can always take a look at. I just want to take that time to advise you guys to visit our website as well, which is buymuslims.com, and where you get when you purchase items on our website, you get all items 5% cheaper. So that's buymuslims.com. If you probably don't know how it's spelled, you can also go on our website, on our Facebook page, sorry, and you can get that website on our Facebook page. And also, if you continue checking out our Facebook page as well, you'll be seeing a lot of deals that's going to be happening and will be happening for the Black Friday. And also, I just want to remind all the customers, starting today, we'll be having 40% discount on all of our furniture. And trust me, it's going to be a major sale. 40%. Trust me, if you go down there right now, and you probably, if you was there last week and you saw item for whatever price you see it, just know today it's going to be 40% off on that item. Trust me, you can't go wrong at the homes department. If you don't want to believe me yourself, you can always come down to the store, and trust me, you will be amazed of all the good prices, because Black Friday, that's what we do. For the Muslim store, Black Friday, we do it big for Black Friday at the Muslim store. And also we'll be having, as I said, we'll be having Black Friday at the appliance department as well. We'll be having major deals also. As I said, look out for TV deals on Black Friday if you're looking to change your television. Probably have a 32-inch that you probably want to upgrade and you want to get a 40-inch or a 50-inch. We'll be having big sale at the appliance department on all of our televisions. And also we have the engineering department as well, where we'll be having some deals going on at the engineering department. And for all of the locations, how I know for the homes department, where we have the 40% on all of our furniture, you can, if you're looking for, if you have any questions or information, you can call us at 448-5102. That's 448-5102. Or you can WhatsApp us at 275-2811. That's WhatsApp number 275-2811. Also, the appliance department, if you have any questions that you probably want to ask, you can call us at 448-5100. That's 448-5100. Or you can WhatsApp us at 275-2135. And as I said, I just want to remind all the customers we start our Black Friday today at the homes department. And if you're looking for some sofas, or you want to upgrade your furniture in your home, we have 40% happening from today up till Black Friday, which is the 29th of November, which is basically next week Friday itself. And I just want to thank Matt for having us here, coming to give you guys all the good information that we have at the homes department, so you guys could be prepared. And we start already, but be prepared for next week, which is Black Friday itself, where we'll be having major deals. And let's look out for the rest of the week, and for probably next week itself, where we'll be giving you guys more and more information on our Black Friday. And I just want to tell you, Matt, hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week as well. And everyone that's listening on the line right now, hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure you'll be back with us for the rest of the week as well.
Oh, yes, I will. I will.
Take care and I'll see you then.
All right. Bless you, man.
Bye-bye. All right.
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? Girl Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million to spend, man, my girl? No, girl, they must also have a wide variety of beautiful, luxurious, and affordable jewelry. Necklaces, rings, watches, earrings in gold, silver, and even gold filled. Plus, there's a 35% discount on all jewelry. All that then. Go hurry up, they're closing for 40. Visit us today on 18 Old Street, Roseau. Muslim store, locally born, locally grown.
www.buymothers.com. No standing in line, no wasting your time. Buymothers.com. Just order online, everything will be fine. Buymothers.com. As soon as you click, you'll be getting it quick. Buymothers.com. It's like having the entire store at your fingertips. www.buymothers.com.
Children sometimes feel very anxious during and after disasters.
Children are afraid that the event will happen again. Someone close to them will be killed or injured, or they will be left alone or separated from their family.
Help young children in your care to cope. Involve them in disaster preparedness activities. Provide simple information about the hazards and any plans for their safety. Involve your children in updating your family disaster plan and disaster supplies kit. Allow children to help in creating a family communication plan and selection of meeting areas if they should become separated during a disaster, and ensure that children participate in school safety drills.
Be prepared, be safe. A message from the Office of Disaster Management, brought to you by USAID and IOM.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Ectel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Ectel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, November 14th, 21st, and 28th. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
The case is constructed based on the Dominican Constitution on the principle that all monies and revenues earned by the government is meant to be paid in the consolidated fund. If significant funds are not reaching the consolidated fund, but is being spent pursuant to other types of arrangements.
And so, the United Workers' Party and All Patriots presents another big radiothon on the big station Q95 on the hot seat on Wednesday, the 20th of November 2024 from 12 noon. We are looking forward to your contribution. It's time the authorities bring the people's money back to the people's treasury. Participate, donate, and be counted. My dear Dominicans, it's your country. It's our country. Let's save it.
A fresh market, when money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. A fresh market, never disappointed.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop.
When your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. Fresh market.
Somebody book on a baby share. Mouvement créole à Soukir. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui est présenté. Mouvement créole. Tous les mardis soirs, 6 après-midi. Information, blague, interview, l'histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. Nous fait un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames, tous les mardis soirs. QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous? Rapidement, Mouvement créole à ce grand station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement créole. Matchez ça.
Yes, a very, very serious problem there as it relates to dementia. I was talking to, of course, one lady in charge of a few elderly homes in Dominica, Marie Therese, who's told me that it's getting worse in Dominica, and she has promised to talk to me in a few minutes. And it's a problem we all have to look out for with the elderly. It is getting worse in Dominica, so we have to be concerned as a society. I just got a text message from this Dirampa who said, Matt, I've been crying for 2 days. There's no justice. There's no justice. Morning, my dear, I cannot tell you. I know this year is heartbreaking. I cried for 2 days coming to nonstop. The justice wonder if they have a heart. I really had to take God to take away this pain. It really had to take God to take away this pain. 18 plus years, Mato, people are suffering. No justice. Sad. It's really sad in Dominica. Let's go back to the telephone here. Good morning. Yes?
Yes, Mr. Pelte, it's me again. Something I learned, Matt, I do a lot of research and a lot of people that figure out, well, I just talk about when you're not a scientist, you're not a doctor, you're not whatever, people just mark you off, discredit everything you have to say. Just on a note of caution and warning, do not bake, fry, cook in aluminum. But scientists have concluded aluminum causes dementia. So cooking, baking, frying in aluminum, it's dangerous. Matt, I just want to say, I can never forget that. He was the mayor of Roseau then, Mr. Joseph. And we were talking about, all these guys that are drug addicts, they have mental issues, so government need to set up a place. Matt, once upon a time I was Kyrie DBSQ, I was, 2x2. I was 2x2 where radio is called. Matt, you know what they call 2x2 now?
I know, of course I know.
Or Dwiva, Zupakawete, Yokote, you like to roam all over the place. So I was calling all radio programs. I find now, okay, I build a fan base, so I bring all my fans to Q95. And I was telling Mr. Joseph and other people called with the suggestion that there should be a rehabilitation center in Dominica because it is an epidemic, the way young men and women, everybody just get caught up in drugs. You know what was his suggestion, Matt? For people, he said if there were doctors and lawyers and all of that, their families would be embracing them and, housing them and feeding them and things. So why now there are paros and things for people not? So Matt, I'm just checking this administration in a criminal agenda. They don't care about people with dementia. They don't care about people that are drug addicts. They don't care about people that are sick. Look at the state of the hospital. A state of the art hospital. A state of the what they say, how is it, state of the art?
Art. E-A-R-T, art.
Matt, I can spell. And the state of health services in Dominica, Matt, that is why you see me, let love be my guide, and love be my witness and my evidence. And Matt, it hurting me. I know I am not an octopus. I haven't got tentacles that can do all things at the same time. And I'm in one location. But Matt, I am observing. You see that truly lies, Matt, and you see that brain, and you see that heart. Matt, trust me. Matt, I am seeing a lot of things I know I have not the resources to do anything about. More than just in my special moments, I really call on the creator of the universe to intervene in one way or the other, by any means necessary. If it's something cataclysmic, to biblical proportion, at a biblical proportion, or off, so be it. Because mankind is too wicked, man. And you have Caribbean leaders, all of them, thieves and criminals. What the police is going to learn from them? The priests and pastors. What the civilians are going to learn from them? To be criminals too. So the resources of the state in Dominica, particularly, Matt, narrowing it down to Dominica, is not for the well-being or the welfare of the people. So no wonder you have people roaming. There's nothing. Let us say, Matt, you know, when you commit a crime in America, Matt, and maybe you're on bail, and they have a, how they call it, a tracking bracelet, Matt, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have a place, anytime the person live 100 or 200 yards away from their home, with those kind of problems there, a phone call can be made to a family member and say, look, she's leaving, look who can monitor her, look there. No, that is too much money. My money is to build mansion in Mount Daniel. But all I tell you the other day is have a road or river passing under one of those mansions. And the owner always upstairs looking down. They say he want to take a dive like somebody they call Chichi. Matt Dominica, too much wickedness going on for this fake priests and pastors and all the educated intellectuals, just name it, man, big certain people, to stay there with their mouth, I got to say the backside shut, but I will say the mouth shut, man, watching the country in ruins, man, and they're saying nothing because the man is so cunning, he gave them passports to sell and let the Dominica country and its people go to hell. Matt, something has to happen, Matt. And it hurting me to hear somebody tying a block at the feet of a 70-something-year-old lady, Matt.
72.
Matt, what is the justification? And I'm telling all you, there are foreigners in Dominica. And for us, for them, we are easy access. Because we are ignorant, we are innocent, we are not accustomed with that level of brutality and carnage. And we're unsuspecting, so guess what? Welcome, how are you? And especially to strangers. Hey, Mother, have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day. Yes, somebody's trying to reach me there who says that they've been working with the person who was, found in that situation. I'm going to try to get in touch with them. So stick around. Yes, good morning to you. Good morning. I'm happy you could call us and tell us your story. Good morning. Can you?
Yes, good morning, Matt.
How are
Good
you?
morning.
How are you?
I'm not bad at all.
Okay, so you know the individual, yes?
Yes, Matt, I do.
Okay.
And how I get to know this individual is because I assisted her about 3 Sundays ago. First, in the morning, somewhere about after 10 minutes to 11, I was going on a tour, but I went to take petrol by Suki's in Newtown. And I saw this lady heading up south. That was about after 10 minutes to 11. Later in the afternoon, about after 6, there was some activity for TLR4 at Grand Savannah, Salisbury. So I had a pickup to do of some people that was attending that activity.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to Grand Savannah, I had to pick up the people about 7:30. So it was quite early. It was somewhere about 6:45. So I said, let me just take a little drive down to Puli District. Going down to Batali, I saw the very same lady that I had seen the morning walking up south. The lady shouted, Portsmouth. So I said to myself, it's two things. It's either this lady lost her way or this lady looked like maybe somebody must have given her a lift and then she's walking down. So what I did, I went to the police station and I informed the officer there of that lady that I had seen in the morning walking up south that was in Newtown by Suki. So when I said that to him, I said, maybe the best thing I should do is to go back and find out from that lady where she's going to. So I went, I picked up the lady, and I drove her to Cooley District Police Station. When I got there, I started questioning her. I was asking her, like, where she's from, where she came from, because I saw her in the morning walking, and I asked her a few questions. I realized that the lady, she was kind of confused because she would say one thing now and then she said something after. So she said she had come from Point Michel from seeing her brother who was sick. So I said to her, did you walk all the way to Point Michel from where I saw you? She said, yes, she had actually walked from Portsmouth to Point Michel. And she walked from Point Michel going back to Portsmouth. So at the same time, another officer came and she said she had seen this lady walking, coming down Merrow Hill. So after explaining everything, the lady said, I asked her who was her children and everything. So then the other officer came in and started questioning her. So the officer said he doesn't know that area she's talking about. So I said, yes, I know that. It's all the way down to Tukari. So I immediately called somebody who I know has connection in Portsmouth area. The person said he doesn't know that child that she's talking about. She said of another daughter who she had in Penville. So I asked the person whether they knew that person, but she said she could not remember her daughter's name, the last name. So the officer at the Cooley District Police Station immediately called the Portsmouth Police Station because he was there alone and there was no way he would be able to take her to Portsmouth. So the officer at Portsmouth Police Station immediately responded, yes, we'll come for her. So then I asked the lady whether she had eaten. She said no. So I had some money. I gave to the officer and I said to the officer across the street had a few bags that were open. Then he will go to buy something for her. I had to go back to Grand Savan, so then I left. Sometime early of this week, we're now Monday, so which would have been last week, the same person I had called to find out whether they had known her children, he called me and he said to me, you know the incident that happened down in Cottage down there is the same lady you assisted?
Uh-oh. I
I said, I heard about the incident, but I didn't know who it was. So he explained to me what happened, and only to find out that this guy calling me to tell me of the incident. The very same people who found the lady body, this guy was the person who brought these people to do the diving. So last evening, I was done working, I was coming home, and I met one of the officers who showed up at the time when I was there with the police, explaining to me what happened. She's saying to me, from the time she heard of that incident, the first person she remembered was me, because she remembered I assisted the lady when she came. She met me talking to the police at the police station. Matt, I want to say something. Family members who have their elders, it can be your grandparents, it can be your parents. When these people have a change in life, in their life pattern, you have to take care of your family. Because this lady walked from Cottage area to go to Cooley District, and she has children, and none of them miss her to have make a report that day in question. And you are telling me today they are on the radio pleading when I believe these things can be avoided. Take care of your family members. When you notice your family members have a different pattern in their life, they are losing their mind, what we call it is senile or whatever. Take care of these people. Don't wait until this type of thing happens, this type of things happen, for you all to come crying and shouting, because we can prevent these things a lot of times. I want to say thank you to the police officer at the Cooley District Police Station. And also thank you to the police officer at the Portsmouth police station who immediately responded when this officer did call for assistance. That it's a lesson for a lot of us to learn. And it's not the first time that I have met people in this type of situation and have assisted them, because we have to learn to take care of our elders. But have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Interesting story there. I'm gonna try my very best to get in touch with Marie Therese, who is a specialist in dementia care. Let's see if we can get to her this time. Brings attention to the situation there. Good morning to you, Mary. How you doing? Thanks. That's Matt. How you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Good.
I'm good.
I know. You're not too close or you're not too far, but we're very concerned about what's going on there with the increase in dementia, which seems to be affecting a lot of people in Dominica. Can you speak? I know you know a lot about it because you, of course, specialize in care for that for these kind of people. We have to be very concerned at this time, Mary.
Um, yeah, I'm only just getting to know about this
Particular.
tragic
Yes.
incident. So I don't know enough about the circumstances and what's happened, but talking about persons suffering with dementia, there is a very large number of individuals, in particular the elderly, who are developing the Alzheimer's, the most common form of which, of course, is dementia on our island, but across the world. It's not just in Dominica, it's all over the world. The numbers are increasing, and this is why it is important that we start working in earnest on sensitizing the public, which I've been doing for some time now, to help people to understand the impact of dementia, not just on the sufferer, because it's a progressive disease. There is no cure for dementia at the moment, and it does get worse. And your loved ones will, they may not die from dementia, but they may die from a condition related to dementia. And there is we need, and we're working on more support, not just for the dementia sufferer, but for the carers, at home, the family members who are having to deal with persons affected by this terrible, disgusting, horrible, awful condition.
But speak to us, Marie, to some of the signs that you will see very early in dementia patients.
Well, the earliest signals is forgetfulness. They forget things that would be standard. They also tend to repeat the same things a lot. So they will tell you something now, and a few minutes later they will repeat the same thing, they'll have the same conversation with you over and over again. They might start having issues with hygiene. For example, someone who like your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, who were very, very clean, very, very conscious of their hygiene, starts maybe not wanting to go to have a shower, or not realizing that they've not had a shower. There are so many signs, but also we need to be careful, because a lot of the symptoms that are displayed by persons with onset of dementia can also present when, for example, they've got a urinary tract infection. I mean, it would be important to speak to a medical professional about this, but from my layman's point of view, there are many, many signs that you will notice if you are astute, if you know the person well. If you know your mum is, for example, they might leave the stove on, and forget that they've put the stove on and walk away with a pot, or
like I said, their hygiene becomes an issue. They often repeat themselves a lot. There's so many things, that you will pick up on, that that something isn't right. And the immediate thing to do is to get them to a doctor or the health center so that a doctor can do an assessment and, where necessary, make a referral to a psychiatrist who can make an official diagnosis, because that's how we do it in Dominica at the moment. We don't have, normally there's a brain scan that's done and various other tests that can be done to determine whether someone has onset or advanced stages of dementia. But there are, things, like I said, that you will notice that makes a difference, that you need to start questioning yourself, especially things like where they go and withdraw large amounts of money, or they keep buying the same stuff, they do lots of shopping, or they cook lots of foods. There's so many different things that can raise alarm bells for you to understand that the person is not of sound mind, meaning that their cognitive ability is impaired.
The question that everybody may be asking at this time, I think very concerned. Because somebody made reference to, using aluminum. What causes dementia? That's a big question.
There are so many. It's a very big question and too big to answer in this short interview. However, there are so many things and that can cause it, but there are also so many things that we can do to reduce the risk of developing dementia. Social interaction, leaving people alone for long periods of time at home does not help cognitive well-being. Lack of sleep, certain things that you eat, your diet, you need to look at your diet. You need to look at, your just generally stress, reducing stress levels. Maybe just letting go of certain things that we cannot, because we tend to worry and take on stress of people and ourselves and, things that we can't change or fix, and that doesn't help at all. Living alone is also, a precursor sometimes to people developing, cognitive decline. There are so many things. I can't say to you that it's one thing or another, but there is a lot of information out there. And one of the things I want to stress to those of you listening today who may be looking after a senior citizen or someone who has onset, because sometimes you have early onset of dementia, especially for people who have been abusing alcohol or drugs, that can also trigger Alzheimer's. So if you're looking after someone with dementia, if you're struggling to cope, then you need to reach out. There is the Dementia Foundation on Island. You can also contact me directly. I'm not on Island at the moment. I will be later this week. But you can call 276-2871 if you even just need to talk, or if you just need advice on what to do. For example, if the person that you're looking after is displaying aggressive behavior or doing things that annoy you, that you're finding very difficult, or they're not sleeping at night, they're wandering, they're taking their clothes off, those kinds of things that might frustrate you because you've not been trained. Let's face it, no one anticipates or knows necessarily, unless you've had training, how to deal with someone who has dementia, to understand what triggers them, for example, to display a certain type of behavior and how to cope with it when it happens. So it's really important, and we're working on setting up a support group through the Dementia Foundation, which is headed, and you may want to speak to Verone Nicholas, the president of the Dementia Foundation currently. I know that there is a walk on this week, actually, on Sunday, the 24th of November, which starts on the Bayfront. So as many people as possible should turn out to support.
But let me ask you a quick question.
Raising awareness.
Is there a significant difference between Alzheimer's and dementia?
Alzheimer's is the disease. Dementia is, because there are many different forms of dementia. There's frontal lobe dementia. There's many different forms, but Alzheimer's is the umbrella, if you like, for the different forms of dementia.
But and you're also concerned, before you go, you're also concerned that you're seeing an increase in dementia in Dominica. That's very worrying.
Well, it's not just in Dominica, as I said, it's the world over. The statistics are there. If you go onto the Alzheimer's.org website, or even the World Health Organization website, there are concerns. And that is why we are in the process under the National Advisory Board for Senior Citizens Matters of working with the Dementia Foundation to develop a national dementia plan. And in fact, last week, we had a meeting with the Alzheimer's International Organization talking about and giving us guidance on steps that we can take in order to put in place a national dementia plan. And one of the main issues is sensitizing the public so that they understand how dementia impacts not just the individual, but society itself. And the objective, of course, is to build a dementia-friendly country. That's what we're working towards achieving. It's not going to happen overnight. But what we need to do is we need to start talking more about dementia on programs like yours so that we can help those who are at home looking after patients or their family or their loved ones with dementia to understand better. And perhaps we can have some training programs for carers at home as well as professional carers to help them to understand how to cope better, because it's not easy, Matt, looking after someone with dementia who, you know, every 5 minutes you've got to be looking here, looking there. They go off, they do certain weird things. You know, there are those who defecate and then use that and wipe it on the walls, or even try to eat their own, their own feces, those kind of things. Now, there are others who might become violent, so you have to hide all the kitchen knives because you're worried they might wake up in the night and do something silly, not because they're doing it deliberately. Basically, their computer, the main computer, which is their brain, is not working properly. Just think about when your phone falls in water. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When the phone falls in water, it doesn't, all the electronics go weird, don't they?
Right.
You can't get it to work properly. Well, think about the brain of an individual with dementia is like a phone that has fallen in water. Wow. Essentially, none of the neurons are functioning properly. On top of that, there's plaque building up, which is preventing the neurons from firing as they should. Okay.
Well,
they can't think straight.
It's unfortunate that it had to take this incident to bring attention to, more significant attention to dementia, and I'm hoping that Dominica, can condemn what happened and will pay more attention.
Matt, let me just say this.
Yes.
There's a lot going on with dementia. For example, one of your competitor stations, for example, every 2 weeks, there's a lot of information being given out. And I think there's a lot more information and a lot more knowledge about dementia than there was, say, 5 years ago.
Okay.
So it's a work in progress, and let us work together as one united team. Every single radio station, every social network platform. Let's start talking more about dementia. Let's support the people out there who are dealing with dementia. Let's support the dementia sufferers, because there are a lot of them. And let us face it, dementia has no social class. It crosses all barriers. You can come from the poorest family to the richest family in Dominica. You know somebody who is impacted by dementia. So let's start working today together to put a plan in place for support, for education, for support not just for the carers, but for the professionals dealing with persons with dementia.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking forward to coming on your show and talking more about dementia.
We'll provide that platform. Thank you, Marie-Therese. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
At all. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, Dominica, there's a lot we need to understand about this dementia patient, Alzheimer patient. I'm happy, Mary Therese could come on this morning and share more knowledge. Let's do this and come back. Thank you.
This season, decorate like a designer with the perfect splash of color. Whether you're dreaming of a calm combination or a bold paint, only Harris Paints has just what you need. Explore our new collection of trending color palettes by top Caribbean designers and transform your space with confidence and style. And the best part, from now until December 24th, dip to win up to 20% off top quality paints at all Harris stores and participating dealers. It's the perfect opportunity to decorate like a designer for less, only at Harris Paints.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, there's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? Girl Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million to spend, man, my girl? No, girl, they must also have a wide variety of beautiful, luxurious, and affordable jewelry. Necklaces, rings, watches, earrings in gold, silver, and even gold filled. Plus, there's a 35% discount on all jewelry. All that then. Girl, hurry up, they're closing for 30. Visit us today on 18 Old Street, Roseau. Muslim store, locally born, locally grown.
I'm begging you, live a prepared. Children sometimes feel very anxious during and after disasters.
Children are afraid that the event will happen again. Someone close to them will be killed or injured, or they will be left alone or separated from their family.
Help young children in your care to cope. Involve them in disaster preparedness activities. Provide simple information about the hazards and any plans for their safety. Involve your children in updating your family disaster plan and disaster supplies kit. Allow children to help in creating a family communication plan and selection of meeting areas if they should become separated during a disaster, and ensure that children participate in school safety drills.
Be prepared, be safe. A message from the Office of Disaster Management, brought to you by USAID and IOM.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Ectel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Ectel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, November 14th, 21st, and 28th. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
Let's go back to the telephone. Are you there? Good morning.
Yes, I'm there, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, I have a home medical dictionary that my children sent. It was printed in 1994
Right.
edition, and my grandfather sent it for them in 1980 something. It is saying that dementia is deterioration of intelligence, and it have it's a pre-ecox, and and the meaning of it, the old term for schizophrenia. You understand? So schizophrenia, I know, your friend had it. And then there is another, and another, I listened to some program on Voice of Life. He was saying that when you go and eat too late. And when you eat, and you have to eat 3 hours before you go to bed. So when the 3 hours, if you go before late, the protein in your brain cannot come out, then it turns to a plaque now, and in that plaque there now, and that is how the blood cannot circulate within, and that is how you come into that protein. He said that is what the white lady from America was saying. Like listen to a lot of programs that happen in various places. So that is there's 2 different dementia. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Man, it breaks my heart because now I know my mom is sick. But Mary Terrace made a very important point. When people don't see their family, for a long time, they can get in that state. 10:11 is the morning time. Talk to me. Good morning.
Matt, I just doing a little research there, just quickly.
Quickly, please.
All right, King?
Yes, go ahead.
It said that dementia, Matt, is a syndrome associated with many neocognitive, let me check my phone again. Sorry. Neocognitive diseases characterized by a general decline in cognitive abilities that affects a person's ability to perform everyday activities. Not Alzheimer's is just one of it. It's like diabetes affect your nerves, it affects your eyes, it affects your kidneys. You know what I'm saying, my bro?
Mm-hmm.
So to make a differentiation, it is not necessarily so. Just quickly, Matt, I am just saying, my brother, I am afraid. I'm not fearful, but when I say afraid, in the sense of being quite concerned. Are you there with me, Mr. Peltier?
I'm right here.
I have a thing saying, Matt, where there is a consistent sequence of events, coincidence is absent. For in the laws of coincidence, there is no consistency. There is a pattern, there is a trend, Matt. A sequence of events, Matt, in Dominica, where I'm feeling, could it be? I am asking, I have made my conclusion already, but for the sake of the radio, could it be this criminal enterprise, Matt, the Dominica Lethal Party, and remember what I say, Matt, Lethal Party, is associated with all these disappearances? Matt, a pregnant woman and a newborn baby disappear. Matt, have you heard anything conclusive in solving that disappearance, Matt?
Well, I'm told that the police are investigating.
That's all we are hearing until we start to suffer from dementia, Matt, or they call it, Matt, Alzheimer's, and we forget about it. Matt, we forget about that. The police are investigating. Bonnie Manuel, the tower in Marigot, they're investigating all crimes that have been committed against the citizens of Dominica, Matt. Since they're poor people, the police are investigating. I wonder when one of those big people get messed up, Matt, they might just take some innocent young man or woman and say they're guilty even before. How they say it, Matt, innocent until proven guilty?
Yep.
Before they're proven guilty, they will be guilty, Matt. They will not be innocent because of who they are and who the person the crime was committed against is, Matt. And all of a sudden, police always investigating. Not how much people are disappearing, police investigating. Thank you.
All right, Dominica, we want to change the subject at this time because, of course, we have gotten most of the answers there from Mary Therese in terms of what we should look for in dementia patients there, 4493095. We got some figures this morning that I want to talk about there quickly. Maybe we'll continue sometime later after 2 o'clock. But let's take a few phone calls and we'll, of course, move forward. Talk to me, yes? Sorry about that. I got some numbers, and the reporter, the GIS reporter, not GIS, the government press secretary, my friend Dion Durant, had this report this morning.
The numbers are in, and it's good news as the World Creole Music Festival records increased numbers of patrons attending the 24th edition held last month. As we hear from Tourism Minister Honorable Denise Charles Pemberton, the destination saw growth in visitor arrivals, ticket sales, and revenue.
This year's festival attracted thousands of visitors from around the world. We witnessed a significant boost in local business, including hotels, restaurants, and transportation, further stimulating our economy. This event continues to reinforce Dominica's reputation as a premier cultural destination and emphasizes the importance of tourism in our national development. We are very pleased with the numbers. October 2024 arrivals surpassed 2023 figures by 12% and 2019 figures by 4%. Preliminary figures indicate that ticket sales increased by 4% and ticket revenue increased by 16% over 2023.
The tourism minister says preparations for next year's Silver Jubilee edition will soon get underway.
We are getting ready for 2025, our Silver Jubilee year, and we can't wait to start planning for this milestone edition of the festival. As we reflect on our 25 years, we will set up a special committee to plan for this occasion. I am confident we will elevate the World Creole Music Festival to even greater heights in the years to come and expect 2025 to be the best year yet. So, start booking your flights now.
I'm just asking a question, you know. You say sometimes, oh, your wife at the pool. Miss Denise Charles Pemberton. Is this propaganda or is this figures real? Here's somebody close to the festival pointing to me, Matt. The government gave away like 4,000 tickets and sales increased by 16%. What madness is this? Can you tell us and give us the figures, Miss Pemberton? We need some accounts and transparency and accountability. Less people came from the French islands because of industrial action, yet arrivals increased. Let the math make sense for me here. The math is not mathing unless you can present the figures right in my face. Miss Pemberton, Denise, my pal. 1018, talk to me on the telephone. We need some figures. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there?
Matt, quickly, where are the figures, Matt? Where are the figures?
I just asked the question. Where are the figures? Where are the figures? Where are the figures? You guys seem to have some problems with giving figures. Where are the figures? Where are the figures? Again, I believe in the World Creole Music Festival, but let's just be transparent about it. And percentages, your presented figures, the percentage increase, but what again? From what? You have to start somewhere to arrive somewhere. Huh? These people think that everybody's foolish. Yes, we want our festival to grow, but just be a little accountable and transparent and give us the real figures. 1019, hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning. Wow.
Listen to me. Allow me, Matt. Allow me. Listen to me a while.
And just make it quick, yes.
Comparison.
Yes.
To previous years by percentage. So when the Durant, what is her name, they come in and talk about figures. Matt, where are the figures? She never quoted any figures. She quoted percentages in comparison to years before. And Matt, why not give a figure of visitors? She talk about thousands of visitors. Is that a figure? Thousands of visitors?
It's not a figure.
I'm asking you.
It's not. No, it's not.
Thousands of visitors cannot be a figure. It is propaganda, Matt. Gaslighting is Matt. My situation is really bad. Your situation is good. And you're convincing me to admit my situation is good. And I start believing, my situation is not that bad. I may be better than Matt, and my situation is in the gutter. That's what they're doing, Matt. To make people believe Dominica is really a paradise it once were. It is not that way anymore, Matt. So when them people come with the gaslighting and the propaganda, Matt, tell that woman, Matt, let me hush my mouth.
Hush your mouth, blessing. Hush your mouth. Don't say something you'll regret. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Good morning. Good morning.
Mato,
Yes.
I'm not going out of your way. I'm asking a question. Is the Dr. Thompson Fountain case continuing today?
I think so. Monday, yes, it may be. Yes, he did say that the case would have continued this morning. But we'll keep monitoring. We'll give you more information sometime later. 10:21. Talk to me. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. President. Good morning to your listeners. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm here. It seems like Mr. Blackmore on the telephone.
It's Rayburn Blackmore.
Oh, Rayburn Blackmore. Always welcome. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm just calling just to really commend the police.
Okay.
And for the manner in which they have been able to respond with that level of dispatch. And as I said before, I want to reiterate that I cannot find words in my vocabulary to adequately describe and to denounce and to condemn not this diabolical and brutal killing of someone, a vulnerable person, who actually needed those of us who were able to do so to protect her. And that is she came across to death in the most brutal manner, which is, of course, is un-Dominican. And I want to use your medium, if you were to allow me, to actually express sympathies to the family members. And also, you have situations like that, family members on both sides suffer. And also the people of Tukari, that act, in my view, is not indicative of the community of Tukari as a nomad. We're very quiet, peaceful community, peaceful people. And I know too, they are very horrified by that action. And of course, I do hope that we can continue as Dominicans to realize that we are one. We're too small for that kind of behavior, senseless behavior. And there's absolutely no room for that. So I want to commend the police. The police, notwithstanding some of the negative things that have been said about the police in Dominica, I mean, they stand head and shoulder to other police forces in the Caribbean.
Let's commend, and I will agree with you, Mr. Blackmore. Let's commend the police for the quick response this murder. But what about the many unsolved murders in Dominica? Do you think your men are doing a good job with that one? Many unsolved murders.
Let's look at it from a holistic standpoint.
Yeah.
Matt.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to look at it from a comparative basis as to what happens overseas. We should be concerned about what happened in Dominica also. And if we look at what transpired last year in terms of a murder rate, of course, every murder is one too many. You're going to agree on that.
Mm-hmm, of course.
So we are still over so far 100% decline for the same period. And for example, if I were to go to January, we had 1. February we had 0. March we had 0. April we had 0. May we had 2. June we had 1. July we had 2. August we had 1. September we had 2. October 0. Well, 0. And then we have 1 in November. What we would like to see, all of us, including the minister, the government, of course, is to see every month as 0. And so far, for the 10 murders that we're speaking about, 6 people have been arrested, 6 have been solved. I know the police have some serious leads on the others, and the investigations, so far as the others are concerned, actually are in progress.
Is the case for our friend Kensha, this young lady that disappeared, is it still on? And of course, the French lady that disappeared there sometime, is this case still alive?
Yes, and every murder is alive. You know, every murder case is alive. And as I said, the police will continue to work on the loops from what I've been told. And I think it's also the community members have to be commended for cooperating with the police. The police also need information to cooperate and actually to investigate matters. And so far, I believe that it is a collective responsibility that we have been able to demonstrate in every instance where you have this kind of brutal murders and people come out and actually support the police. And we'd like to see that kind of posture continue. But in terms of the detection rate, the police force in Dominica is not lagging behind. So the way above the 60-70% mark, we like to see to get to the threshold of 100%. You get my point. So, and it's one thing to criticize, but we also have to look at the statistics before us. And as I've said before, we should not feel comfortable when we get to the point of having 3, 5, 4 murders. What we like to see is 0. You get my point. But you know, we live in a society. We live with different people. Different.
But I want you again, Mr. Blackmore, because I asked you the last time, and we want to give you more time on the radio. When will you, Mr. Blackmore, make yourself available to, as promised, you've promised twice, to make, say, an interview, an hour or two with the specialist on radio, so we can ask you a few questions? Now we don't have too much more time. Are you? Would you?
Also, again, I never known to be docking. And whenever you're ready for me, call me.
Okay. All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready.
In an hour or 2 hours.
Okay.
I can come.
All right. I'll make yours. I'll make your telephone numbers available to the crew there of Global View. He says this is the third time we've heard a promise from Mr. Blackmore. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this morning there. As no notice, we noticed that he also calls. But we're discussing a subject I want to go forward with until about, I'm sure a lot of people might want to comment on what Mr. Blackmore says. There are many more questions. I'm trying to give him an opportunity to be on the radio for about 2 hours so we can ask him all the questions necessary. But let's look at the numbers we've been talking about for the World Creole Music Festival. Listen again.
The numbers are in, and it's good news as the World Creole Music Festival records increased numbers of patrons attending the 24th edition held last month. As we hear from Tourism Minister Honorable Denise Charles Pemberton, the destination saw growth in visitor arrivals, ticket sales, and revenue.
This year's festival attracted thousands of visitors from around the world. We witnessed a significant boost in local business, including hotels, restaurants, and transportation, further stimulating our economy. This event continues to reinforce Dominica's reputation as a premier cultural destination and emphasizes the importance of tourism in our national development. We are very pleased with the numbers. October 2024 arrivals surpassed 2023 figures by 12% and 2019 figures by 4%. Preliminary figures indicate that ticket sales increased by 4% and ticket revenue increased by 16% over 2023.
The tourism minister says preparations for next year's Silver Jubilee edition will soon get underway.
We are getting ready for 2025, our Silver Jubilee year, and we can't wait to start planning for this milestone edition of the festival. As we reflect on our 25 years, we will set up a special committee to plan for this occasion. I am confident we will elevate the World Creole Music Festival to even greater heights in the years to come and expect 2025 to be the best year yet. So, start booking your flights now.
Again, I'm sure many people support the World Creole Music Festival. We're celebrating, as you said, the Silver Jubilee this year. We want to see this grow, but we're asking for transparency and accountability. Ms. Pemberton, please provide the figures so we can compare and contrast. Percentages don't make sense at this point. Less people coming in from Guadeloupe and Martinique, and you see we have had more visitors. The math is not mathing. 10:29 is the morning time. Talk to me. Hello, yes?
Yes, Mr. Pelter.
Yes, sir,
Morning.
quickly. Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, quickly. I heard you tell Raymond Blackmore when he gonna give a chance for questioning. What I am saying to you that he always presents himself for questioning by calling your program, and you're not asking him the pertinent question.
I cannot ask him all questions because we have a focus at this morning, sir. I don't want him to change the agenda. And I've asked him, and we have Mr. Greg was invited him many, many times. He has never shown up. So don't blame me because I want to continue with my program this morning. I can't ask him all the questions you want me to ask him. I can't.
Well, let me ask him a question.
Well, ask him the questions quickly, so let's move on with the agenda. Talk to me. Ask him
Well,
the question.
Mr. Raymond Blackmore,
Yes.
I heard you complimenting the police for how they handling certain crimes in Dominica. I would love to know, what do you have to say to those police on how they perform concerning the said unborn baby that you killed, according to
You
your...
see, you're making some allegations, serious allegations here for 4493095. So I can't can't allow you to make some blatant accusations there. I would apologize on your behalf. This is an allegation that you can't prove, sir. So be very, very careful, huh? I apologize on your behalf. Don't let your emotions get to you. Of course, yeah. Allegations until proven guilty, okay? Be very, very careful. You're eager to ask questions, but you're not asking the right question. All right, we need to ask for, somebody saying we need to ask for audited reports for each World Creole Music Festival for the past 5 years for comparative purposes, Mrs. Pemberton. Need to call for audited report for each World Creole Music Festival for the past years for comparative purposes. Somebody saying there who understands the World Creole Music Festival. Or maybe the past 10 years. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? 449309596 and 97. Somebody saying, can you imagine you sit a test and you've seen 85% on your paper, but no X or ticks to indicate what's right and what's wrong? That's a good one. So you've seen 85% on your mark, but they're not showing you where you get wrong or where you get right. Why you get all these wrong or 15% wrong. 449309596 and 97. 1033. Now everybody's asking me questions about Mr. Blackmore. Mr. Blackmore is not here, so I can't answer questions for Mr. Blackmore, right? We'll provide an opportunity, as I said. We've asked him before. I'm sure he'll show up sometime. But I can't be answering questions for Mr. Blackmore. Hello, talk to me, yes? Good morning.
Matt,
Yes.
give me a few seconds.
Yes.
Matt,
yes.
What are you comparing the percentages with, not figures? So if you want to compare and contrast, you need a figure, and then you can come with a percentage, so smart people can say, okay, they make at least a $10,000 more, $1 million more, or less, or something. These people are dangerous, and Blackmore, you that shameless thing.
All right, blessings, don't continue. 4493095 again. We'll try our very best to provide an opportunity for Mr. Blackmore to answer all your questions. I'll call him personally. Say, Mr. Blackmore, we need you to answer the people's questions, okay? Stoop Stenmat, I was a vendor at the World Creole Music Festival. And please ask Ms. Pemberton to send you the figures. It's the silver jubilee of the Labour Party in power. It's for labor rights and not Dominican. Somebody's suggesting right now. Every day, it's All Fool's Day, my friend Jimmy says. Every day is All Fool's Day in Dominica. Compliments the cabal. Let's go back to the telephone, 449-3095. It's Pemberton. The math is not mathing. Please. On the telephone, good morning to you. Yes, good morning.
Matt.
Yes, I.
Matt.
Yes, I.
Matt.
I'm here.
Yeah. Are you doing good?
For now.
Man. Business is always business, man. Anytime you're doing business, you have to be straight. You have to be loyal. You have to be punctual. And you have to be honest and sincere and cooperative in business. Anytime you do any kind of thing there, you're going to fill the business, brother man. We're living in a funny state right now. And unless we change our attitude, our ways, and our faith, we're not going to go nowhere. Because you cannot be in a faith and next thing you do the wrong thing, one sort of thing, and online and saying all kind of nonsense and propaganda, all kind of thing. You have to be reading life, brother man. Otherwise, if you don't read life, it's going to be a problem. God bless you, brother man.
God bless you too. The math is not mathing at this time. The math is not mathing.
The math not mapping. The situation serious while they have some people sit down laughing. Before $1 could have buy a massive, now $1 can't buy nothing. And anytime a youth man hit the streets, then it's straight water he dashing. And granny can't buy dashing, much less for walking. The map not mapping. The map not mapping. Yeah, I try to do the math, but that's not mapping. All my head is scratching. Need have to be a code, cause I cannot track it. How can a leader talking shit because people clapping?
Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Morning, Matt.
How are you, sir? How are you?
Not too bad. Let me tell you, a bunch of kids were lost on Friday by the CSC, getting in Gardens by CSC there on Friday, and there's a bunch of kids, very important.
Okay.
I don't know if you could pass out that message that if anybody, they could bring it at the police at the radio station for me.
At the radio station? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
A bunch of kids.
How the number, you could call me on that number, 316.
Okay.
8803.
316 8803. Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye. Okay. A bunch of keys was found. Needs to be delivered at the radio station.
All my head is scratching. Need have to be a code cause I cannot track it. How can a leader talking shit because people clapping? We used to look up to them. Now I don't know what happened. Subtracting money and still adding lies. Plus, you only need them for a fraction of the time. It's like the purpose is to make people divide while the problems money.
Somebody says, Matt, the Creole Festival data is a replica of North American propaganda.
Him have not my thing.
I saw Creole Festival tickets on the streets like Jehovah's Witness pamphlets. If I own a bakery and personally pay out half of the bread, or buy out half of the bread, produce and then brag about sales, come on. Hello, 1039. You have a bakery where you buy half of the bread, but you see you had a lot of sales. Hello, talk to me. Good morning. Are you there, caller? Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Yeah, the World Creole Music Festival started in 1996. So how can Pemberton say it's 25th Jubilee?
All right. Well, ask her. Oh, you mean the Labour Party Real Creole Festival? That'll be 25 years since they took over in 2000.
Before a dollar could have buy a massive, now a dollar can't buy nothing. And anytime a youth man hit the street, then it's straight what I he dashing. And granny can't buy dashing, much less for watching. The map not mapping.
So you're saying the figures the ministers present, the minister presented was a figure of speech? Well, maybe.
I try to do the map, but that's not mapping. All my head.
Don't blame the minister. He's just reading what was given.
How can a leader talking shit because people clapping? We used to look up to them. Now I don't know what happened. Subtracting money and still adding life. Plus, you only need them for a fraction of the time. It's like the purpose is to make
The propaganda doesn't make sense.
multiplying. It's no wonder
A lot of educated people out there. Don't try to speak to your base.
the map not mapping.
You know, as I said to you, I was talking to somebody in the bowels, of the DFC.
While some leaders close their eyes and they're flashing. They're fighting for material things while some people out there starving. Poverty on the rise while they're feeding us.
The government gave away 4,000 tickets
They don't really care what
and still increased by 16%. What madness is this? Where's the accountability? Where are the statements? Where are the audited statements for the past 5 years?
two and two together and come up with four. But these days the only answer is war. While the rich keep preying on the minds of the poor. All in the name of religion and laws. So we pray every day to keep the evil away. Until the evil day, your taxes have to pay.
And people, I don't, I'm not totally against people getting tickets in the because some people just cannot afford. But some people were selling tickets for $10 sometimes because they need the money to pay rent. $100, $50. So be careful of the statements that you make, eh? My friend sold me a ticket for $50. The math is not mathing according to Sherry, not mathing at all.
The map not mapping. The situation serious while they have some people sit down laughing. Before a dollar could have buy a
Matt, I love humor and trust me, I enjoy this minister's free entertainment. And that's a WhatsApp message.
And granny can't buy dashing, much less for washing. The map not mapping. The map's not mapping. Yeah, I try to do the map, but that's not mapping. All my head is scratching. Need have to be a code, cause I cannot track it. How can a leader talking shit because people clapping? We used to look.
Somebody sent me a voice note there over the weekend that everybody's sharing at this.
Voice is a demon. You pray, oh Lord, please, just help us, Lord. I pray for my government. How would you pray for a demon to be good? The Bible does say, when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. Not when the demon who you pray to be righteous, pray right in power. No, he said when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. The same verse says, but when the wicked rule, the people groan. I wonder how many countries are groaning. The poor, the oppressed, the widows, the children, the young people are groaning. People losing their houses and losing their sanity and losing their jobs and their businesses and losing their health and can't even get medical attention because they ain't got no money. They're groaning. He said that's because the wicked are in power.
And that's a pastor making the wrong thing on the weekend. We cannot celebrate 25 years. It's not a Liberal Party festival. It's a Dominican festival. And we have to condemn it. Somebody saying it in a WhatsApp message. 25 years? What about the other years? It's a national festival, the World Creole Music Festival. Not even that you want to give the United Workers' Party credit for beginning the festival. The likes like Mr. Sheridan Gregoire, Eddie Toulon on the likes. You need to get some credit as well, you know? Gordon Henderson.
I but they say it up for power in the people. Well, I guess it's not that simple when the maps on mapping.
On the telephone, good. Good morning to you. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
How are you, man? Morning. How are you?
I'm here. You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm laughing at joke, man. I need to pay you at least $1 for that ad. I want to pay that $1 for that ad. Before you open your mouth to remove all, help me, man, please, man. I need you.
Before you open your mouth and remove all doubts. Yes.
Oh, yes. I think the minister must be careful because people are more enlightened in Dominica. That's not the days of stone. We're not in Stone Age. So the minister must be careful when she utter those utter rubbish. Is one word. I remember Cyril Carrot. Cyril Carrot was my friend and the former commissioner.
I met him.
Rubbish, utter rubbish. One word or two.
Michael, behave yourself. Before you open your mouth and remove all doubts, stay silent.
Yeah, I wish I could put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4. But these days the only answer is more.
And of course, we missed 1 year. Somebody's reminded me during Maria. So where's the 25 that you're now claiming?
Until the evil day, your taxes have to pay. I but they say it up for power in the people. Well, I guess it's not that simple when the maps on mapping.
Just give credit to where credit is due. I mean, come on. Mr. Timothy was there. I mean, the other pioneers was there. Now you're celebrating 25. You forget the other years. Hello, talk to me on the telephone for the final time. We'll play this one there from the press secretary there. Good morning to you. How are you?
Junior.
How are you, sir? How are you?
Not too bad, man. I heard you talking about the World Creole Music Festival.
That's my friend Jeffrey Brisbane.
Yes, sir. I was director for 5 years, sir, and I was on the committee from the original inception.
Oh, I'm happy you called. I'm happy to remind them.
Yes, sir. We used to have to give numbers. Numbers talked loud and clear. And after every festival, we had to put the numbers together. And I'm very disappointed just to hear increases. And with what's going on with the World Creole Music Festival, oh my gosh, it hurts my heart, man, now.
I'm sure it hurts your heart. I'm sure other pioneers like yourself who was there for many, many years. And Franklin Moses was the first MC. You remember that too?
Very clear, man. Very, very clear on that one. And I remember we were back in the Windsor Park behind the grammar school.
Right.
It all started,
Right.
Well, and we had to make it happen. And then we went to the Potterville Savannah and put about 45 containers together to make a park.
Right.
Anyway, just wanted to call in, Matt, and say that the festival is very dear to my heart. Very dear to my heart.
All right. Thank you, Jeffrey, former director. You see, were you in school, Dennis? Were you in school when Mr. Brisbane was the director? Come on, man. Give the guys the credits, huh? 25 years. What about the other years?
The map not mapping. The situation serious.
Let's do it for the last time there from the press secretary. The numbers are in.
The numbers are in, and it's good news as the World Creole Music Festival records increased numbers of patrons attending the 24th edition held last month. As we hear from Tourism Minister Honorable Denise Charles Pemberton, the destination saw growth in visitor arrivals, ticket sales, and revenue.
This year's festival attracted thousands of visitors from around the world. We witnessed a significant boost in local business, including hotels, restaurants, and transportation, further stimulating our economy. This event continues to reinforce Dominica's reputation as a premier cultural destination and emphasizes the importance of tourism in our national development. We are very pleased with the numbers. October 2024 arrivals surpassed 2023 figures by 12% and 2019 figures by 4%. Preliminary figures indicate that ticket sales increased by 4% and ticket revenue increased by 16% over 2023.
The tourism minister says preparations for next year's Silver Jubilee edition will soon get underway.
We are getting ready for 2025, our Silver Jubilee year, and we can't wait to start planning for this milestone edition of the festival. As we reflect on our 25 years, we will set up a special committee to plan for this occasion. I am confident we will elevate the World Creole Music Festival to even greater heights in the years to come and expect 2025 to be the best year yet. So, start booking your flights now.
Just stop the propaganda and, let's get the figures. I love my festival, like I'm sure many of you, but let's be real with the people, huh?
Sit down laughing. Before a dollar could have buy a massive, now a dollar can't buy nothing. And anytime a youth man hit the streets, then he spread what he dashing. And granny can't buy dashing, much less for washing. The map not mapping. The map not mapping. Yeah. So to the map, but that's not mapping. All my head just scratching. Need have to be a coach, cause I cannot crack it. How can a leader talking shit because people clapping? We used to look up to them, now I don't know what happened. Subtracting money and still adding life. Plus, you only need them for a fraction of the time. It's like the purpose is to make people divide while the problems multiply. It's no wonder why the map's not mapping. The map's not mapping. The map's not mapping. World hunger on the rise while some leaders close their eyes and they're flashing. They're fighting for material things while some people out there starving. Poverty on the rise while they're feeding us with lies is a mad thing. But they don't really care once they cash in from the money market. The map's not mapping. The map's not mapping. Yeah, I wish I could put two and two together and come up with four. But these days the only answer is war, while the rich keep preying on the minds of the poor. All in the name of religion and law, so we pray every day to keep the evil away. Until the evil day, your taxes have to pay. And what they say it have more power in the people. Well, I guess it's not that simple when the map's not mapping. The map's not mapping.
I'm hoping that the independence celebrations fall within I think October 31st might be a Friday. So let's celebrate Creole Day. So the visitors can get a chance to enjoy our independence, huh? Let's see how that goes this year. 449-3095. The math is not mathing at this time, I said. No.
two together and come up with four. But these days the only answer is war, while the rich keep preying on the minds of the poor. All in the name of religion and law, so we pray.
Let's see if we can take a final voice note there before we move on.
Morning, Matt. How
Morning
are
to
you?
you.
Hope you had a wonderful weekend.
Morning.
I just don't understand. You have a CEO of a company, and the CEO comes and tells the board members, especially the shareholders, I should say, that, oh, we had an increase in people coming to our stores, but then he cannot show figures of the increase in the sales. It's not a matter of people coming to the stores. It's a matter of how much money was spent. Also, do we have any reports of, like, the economy boost that was given during this time? Like, whether is there anything that we audit? Is there an auditing that happened? I don't know much about math. I'm not a professor of math, or nor do I understand it that much. But make it make sense. According to the song, it's not mathing. It's not a matter of how many people visit. It's the money that was spent. It's the same thing with the cruise ships. They always boast of this cruise ship and that cruise ship, but how much money is actually being spent when they come? Because that is the aim of a cruise ship coming. That is the aim of a business. That is the aim of the World Creole Music Festival. So they always come and say there's an increase in visitings, but not an increase in sales or in actual money. How much did they gross? What was compared to last year? How much more did they give? How much more did they spend? All these questions have to be asked, or else we back to square one. It's not the amount of people, it's the amount of money that was spent. I don't know. Make it make sense for me, Matt. Maybe I'm not that good in math.
A few more minutes, of course. The Colombian Novelty Show is expo is here at this time. I spent a few minutes down there. But the Colombian Expo is on at this time. And next to the bridge going out of town. And next to the gas station going out of town. Colombian Expo is back again.
Yeah, I wish I could put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4. But these days the only answer is war, while the rich keep preying on the minds of the poor. All in the name of
We'll be back 1 o'clock.
pray every day to keep the evil away. Until the evil day, your taxes have to pay.
Former Ambassador Mr. Crispin Gregoire will be our guest for the full hour. Speaking of the current issues of the day,
Something good. Something good.
Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for